You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and I'm on a set of Goo-Hoo-Magical-Moldable-Matter. This is the Squish bug set, so I get to make bugs. Now you're going to take your A matter and your B matter, mix that up, and then put that in the mold. Here, I will read it to you. It says, unmixed, A matter and B matter will remain gooey forever. But once they are mixed together, a magical matter is created that takes on a permanent, rubbery, bouncy, and flexible form called Goo-Hoo. Non-toxic, doesn't dry out, squishy bug fun. There's also a racer set and a super bounce ball set. I don't think we have those. So when I come back, I will have this all out of the box, and then we'll just get started. All right, here we go. I am set. I have read through the instructions. And it looks like it says if you don't to make a squish bug, follow steps 1 through 7. If you don't want a skeleton in your squish bug, squip. Squish bug, squip to step 5. Okay. But it takes half of each pod. Remove half of goo matter from an A matter pod and a B matter pod. Combine the two and knead for at least 2 minutes or until fully mixed. So what they're saying here is, let me show you. So you saw these are on the outside. And you've got a scorpion, so it's 2 pieces. You're going to put half here, and if you want to add the skeletal scorpion, you can, and then you'll be pressing that back together. Same with this little centipede type bug. Okay, so you don't have to if you don't want to, it says. But we'll do both. How about with and without? Let me get my little guy on there. Okay, and then same with the spider. It also says it doesn't matter which direction. It says you want to add a skeleton, press it into the center of the goo evenly. Which side up does not matter. So you can go either way. See? This way or this way. But I'd say that's pretty cool. That might be neat in a clear one. Alright, so let's get this all out of the way. Kind of see what they look like. Pretty neat bugs. Okay, and then the molds. Did I show you those close enough? Let me zoom in on each one so we get a nice, you get a nice look. So there's one set. That is the spider. They basically just snap together, okay? And then here is that scorpion. That's what he looks like. And then the last one is the centipede. That's what that one looks like. Nice and close. Okay, so now let me pick a color here. I think I want to... Let's do a clear first. So half of a clear. Let's get our tools. I'm going to need tools. Almost. All right. Let me just kind of cut this in half. Scoop out half. And then half of a B matter. And mix for a few minutes. Now I got my timer off to the side. So I'm going to make a clear bug first. Okay, so that looks about half. We'll see. As long as the 2 matters match up, it really doesn't matter. Lots of matters. Okay, so let's not get these mixed up. There's that one, because they are clear. And then there is that one. And then as long as these match, and these are even, we're good. This one needs a little bit less. Okay, so there we go. So 2 minutes. Let me set my timer. Start. And then I think I want to do the spider, and I want to put my purple inside. It says separate the matter into 2 separate equal balls. Well, this is after the mixing, so knead and mix for at least 2 minutes. So my timer is going. Then it says separate the mixed matter into 2 separate equal balls. Being exact is no longer important. Once A matter and B matter are mixed, so don't worry. Okay, I'm not going to worry. It's been 40 seconds now. Okay, I'll keep that on that side, that on that side. Now remember, too, you also don't want to get too much air in there, so you have to be careful with that. Didn't say anything this time, did it? Oh, air bubbles. You think of mixing, you think of kind of like that. Or kneading. Okay, so that's been 1 minute of mixing. It's kind of, see that? Not stretchy. I was going to say stretchy and then it broke, but it is a little stretchy. It's got to sit in the mold for 10 or 15 minutes. I'll be able to make you a bunch of things here, hopefully. We'll try to make one of each, maybe mix some colors and see what we come up with. Okay, 2 minutes. Coming on 2 minutes now. 1 minute. "55 seconds. Here's 2 minutes. Okay, split it. Remember, it said it doesn't have to be perfect. Press it in your molds. Okay. Press one ball to each side of the mold, working out any pockets of air. Let me knead this a little bit better. Okay, working out any pockets of air. There's a lot to cover here with all the little spider pieces. His legs and stuff. All right. Now this one. This one seems to be deeper. It just doesn't seem like enough material. It's at half of each. Maybe with the addition of the skeletal inside, it's going to help press this out more. Okay, like a nice fill. Let's stick this guy in. That's going to take up some space. Let's take this onto this. Oh, we're getting some good squish now. I'm not getting a snap. Let's see. All right. Well, that really squished out. Okay. That is bug one, but it looks like his leg has squished out completely from the side. Let's squish him in again. Let's see if we can get his leg to pop back in. It's kind of happened with the other sets. Things don't seem to line up exactly where you put them. Okay, there we go. Having the leg squished out. Oh, good. Let me get this out and see if we can squeeze this wherever it looks super thin. A little bit right there. Okay. See if we could save this guy. Test number one. Okay, good. All right. We'll leave him like that. All right. I will come right back. I do see some air in there. Okay. I'm going to leave this one as is. I want to wait. Come back in 10 to 15 minutes. We reset. We'll pull it out before I mix up another one, just so I see if I've got this just right. Ooh, I forgot now. It said to pull away any excess goo, so I'm going to get that pulled away. Looks like it's sealed pretty good. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, the two arrows do line up there. See, there's an arrow there and an arrow there. All right, sorry about that. This looks like you can keep your leftover. Not sure what you could do with it, but be right back. All right, I am very close. I have almost up to 7 minutes on that one, so I thought I would get started with another one. I'm just going to go right down the line here and grab some red. Now, I'm going to mix just a little bit. Well, I got to do my half, so let me do my half. Because I still have half of the clear, half of the other one. So let me cut this in half. I don't know why I'm cutting it there. I could just pull it out. And then match it up with this. Let's see if this is close. Okay, so now I'm mixing my first color. I mean, they want you to be as precise as possible. I would say that's pretty close. Maybe just a little bit more of this. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is what I'm starting with. So now I know I'm at 8 minutes, so if I mix for 2, this will be done. My timer will go off, and I can make my centipede-like creature. I will say, after mixing this with your hands, my hands start to hurt a little bit. 2 minutes of mixing with your fingers, putting that weight and that pressure on. All right. If you're listening with your headphones on and you hear a computer in the background, especially with the loud fan, that's because it's processing a video. So that's the sound in the background. I've never really told you. So now it just was processing, which takes a lot of speed, memory, video card, to process and export an HD video. And then when it stops, like now it's done, it kind of takes a breather. Now the PC I use is a custom PC. It was built specifically for video work. It's got 4 internal hard drives, 1 external drive. It's got 32 gig of RAM, 2 gig video card, dual monitors, because it does require a lot to process videos. There we go, nice. So we're almost there. I didn't track when I started mixing, but I would say it was pretty close to 8 minutes on my clock. It's not a science in that regard because I've made these in the past and they always seem to turn out good. All right, so that is about 10 minutes, and you feel it's starting to change. So 10 minutes with that, 2 minutes with this. Here we go. Let me just spread this out. This was 10 to 15 before you can take it out of the mold, so I figure I have a little time to play. I just wanted to get this next one set. Okay. Wow, it's already starting to set. Faster than the last one. right, this is going to be a good press. Look at that, it's already starting. Here we go. Let's just get them pressed quickly as possible. There we go. Just leave that one like that. Stretch this one out like that. And then arrow to arrow. Ooh, sorry. There we go. Arrow to arrow. There we go. Ooh, squishy. There, see it all squishing out now? I would say that one's set a little quicker. And I don't know if it's because my hands are warmer. My hands feel hot. Let's get some of this cleared out. Okay. Press. Still squishing out. Boy, your hands really start to hurt from all that pressing. Okay. There. Let's leave that one. Let's check this one. Ooh, that sound. Okay. Ooh, there's my first bug. Okay, let me grab a scissors. Clean up a little bit. I'm going to clean this outer edge just a little. There's a nice leg. I think next time I'll pay a little bit closer attention to the mixing time. I might have went like 2.5 minutes on the mixing, and that's why it's set. Doing too many things at one time. Okay, pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Do you have to do this chopping up of extra stuff? No, you don't. You can just leave it as is. There we go, a little bit better. Okay, that's all cleaned up. Just got to get the front just a little bit more. Up here on these tentacles, legs. All right, pretty happy with that. Okay, pretty cleaned out now. Okay. Okay, and he's still squishy, so we're going to let him set a little bit. But as you can see, like they said, it didn't matter which way his internal skeleton was. That's good. Now, this is the stuff that was in there that I peeled off. All right, so this one here, oh, look, this one popped up. Yeah, this one didn't work out too good. Okay, let me redo this here. I'm going to save him anyway. Mix up another batch. Okay, we'll save him over there. He stretched himself. Okay, let's see. Let me mix this up. That's pretty good. Oh, wait a minute. That's okay. That's a full ball. I need B matter. That was 2 A matters. That won't work. Okay, let's see. All right, there we go. So now I have 2 B matters. Here we go. Stop, reset, start. All right, let me get back on track here. So now I can make 2 bugs because I have extra now. So let's mix this for exactly 2 minutes. It's going to be kind of, ooh, that looks cool. That'd be neat if you can keep it like that with the color variation in there. All right, so let's do this and this. Let's just make these 2. Spider came out great. First centipede, I think I mixed it for 2.5 minutes instead of 2. So now I'm going to focus on my clock a little bit more. 26 seconds. Whew, all right. Well, there you go. Lesson learned again. I haven't done this in such a long time. Don't do too many things at one time. And yeah, you'd say, why is he going to leave his mistakes in the video? Well, because it happens to everybody. Everybody makes mistakes. Okay, now you can tell it's mixed better. It's more evenly distributed. So we're at 1 minute now. Let's see, maybe I can do this. I'll do this one with this with this. This just looks like a, I don't know what it looks like. Okay, 1.5 minutes. I don't know if it's just warm in here. It seems like it's already starting to set up. My hands are hot. I'm actually sort of sweating. It's so hot up where I'm at. Okay, 1:50 minutes. Okay, I got to set 2 here, so I'm done. 2 minutes. Let's work quicker now. Work quicker. Yeah, look, it's already starting to go. All right, so he goes this way. Come on, that's not fair. I'm following the instructions. Put that on the wrong side. It's got me so worked up now. Okay, match up the tabs. Match up the tabs. Here we go. Clean up the excess right away. And I got some clamps. You're not going to collapse on me this time. It is hard to know if you're totally lined up with these. Ooh, Ooh, did you see that? That scared me. Looks good. Looks good. Don't come off again. Okay, if it shoots off, don't freak out. Okay, next one I'm going to mix for less time. It seems like either the heat, my hands, something, or it's activating it more. Okay, here we go. Squish, squish. All right. Tried to work faster there. You clamp this one down. Without it shooting across the room. Okay, I will be back. Ooh, that holds it down nice. Okay, so I will be back in 10 minutes now. I'll be right back. There's the two. We'll see what they look like. All right, so it's kind of good for me to take a 10-minute step back because I felt like I was starting to go in too many different directions. And I brought some extra clamps in, cleaned up the edges on these a little bit better. Let's see now, 10 minutes. Oh, see, I thought I was doing bad, but then look, it came out pretty good. You just don't think of, ooh, look at that one. That's cool. You think it's not working, and then all of a sudden, you get that. Now you shift it a little bit. So this one will be the easiest one to clean up. I tried to clean it up, before, but, you can't get it all. It seems it's very hard to get it all out. Yep, see, this one twisted a little. There we go. I'm going to mix it a little bit less time. Okay, so there's one. I'll show them a little more detail in a little bit, because I'm going to make you more. I feel like, yeah, you gotta just take a step back. Things are getting a little out of control there. A little crazy little Goo-Hoo craziness going on. I think I like this one the best. I would probably spend more time cleaning these up next time. And I'll have next time shortly. See if I can get it perfectly cleaned up before it molds. Okay, there you go. Look at that. Crisp and clear, like a pinkish color. All right, let's do this. Let's do this again. Yeah, all my bugs are over there. We'll get a better look at those. Let's pick a fresh color here. I'm not sure what I can mix here. I mean, what would you mix? You have purple, so you can't make. Can you make a blue? It's too late now. I can't make any of those colors. Okay, so purple. There is one. Here is the other. I shouldn't mix this up now like I did last time. Okay, so half and half. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it now. I'm going to stick it back in there. Stick that back in there. Get my timer ready. Mix for 1.5 minutes. Or 1:45 this time. See if that makes a difference. Got my clamps ready, so now I feel a little bit more relaxed. I'm going to try to relax a little bit. I was getting a little nervous there. Give my hands a break too. Goo-Hoo! I think I like the spider, the look of the spider. I think I want to make an all purple spider. Maybe on the last one I'll take a little bit of purple, a little bit of green, and a little bit of orange. I'll do that. I'll make a few more. Okay, so 1 minute's up. I'm at 45 seconds now. It's already starting to set. I feel like it's already setting. Yeah, it says mix for at least 2 minutes. See, when you take these, they're supposed to snap, fit snug. Okay. Here we go. See, it's already starting to give. Okay, so let's see, there's the tabs. Pressing harder now. Wow, I just can't get this to snap. It's not filling up all its pockets either. Put some there. Yeah, I just think that either my Goo-Hoo is getting older and it's setting quicker. There we go. Get that out of there. A little bit there and a little bit there. Now I'm just going to clamp it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's just too hard to clamp, hold, and clean all at the same time. Let's see if I can get one of these big ones on there. That's going to put a lot of pressure on it. That's going to help. Okay, there we go. It's sliding. Me and the Goo-Hoo just aren't working today. Okay, I'm going to leave this one now. Okay, I'm not going to clean it up. Seems to take too much time. All right, I'm going in right into another one. Let me get the rest of this out here. Okay, so we haven't mixed that. And a little bit of that. So let me break this in half. Okay, so we know that's a half and a half, so I need some more of this. This should technically make 2 bugs. Let's just get this together. Should be okay. And this, compare the two. What do you think? Pretty close? I think it was a little bit light on the orange. Okay, so now I'm going to mix for less time. And then see if that makes a difference. Let's see if I can make 2 more quick bugs here. I'll use the scorpion innard. See, now it will mold really nice in there. Okay, it's almost done. I did this one for, I think, a minute 15. I don't even remember, minute and a half, minute 15. Now it feels like it's pliable. Here we go. Half of this one. Half of this. Work faster now. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, look at that. Doesn't that seem to work better? Okay, so A to B, there's 2 little arrows there. That's what I'm trying to match up. Okay, I'm just going to clamp it. And I'll just trim it up later. See how it stays better in there now? Less time of the actual mixing. It's got to be the trick. Okay. Squishy, squishy, squishy. Now this one, let's see. All right. That's good. Let that one do its own thing now. I'm set. I'm not done. I'm going to come back now. 10 minutes. Actually, maybe sooner, because I just had an idea, so I will be right back. Okay, so timer's set. I have this half, remember now? This half. And then a green and another full bee matter. At least I know I got everything right. Thought, I still have, remember the ball set I did the other day? That was not a super ball set. After I looked at it more, I had originally put super ball set, but it hardens, like everybody else said. So to me, I think it just makes colorful balls, not super balls. But I still have the molds. And I have all this. So let's see what we can get out of it. So let me set my stopwatch. And here we go. That might be enough to do 2. I don't know. So I thought, why not make 2 of the molds from the other set? Let's see what happens. Then I'll come back, clean everything up, and we'll take a look at everything. Recap. Go over all my mistakes and coolness, because I still think they're pretty cool. I'm digging that. Look at that. And this one too. I like them all, actually. They're squishy. Squishy. My little squishies. Alright, so that's been 45 seconds. What do you think? I can get 2 out of that? Let's go for it. Now these have little holes in them, air holes in it, so might be fun. We'll see. Goo-hoo! Come on, everybody out there, give me a goo-hoo. 1, 2, 3. Goo-hoo! Okay, so that's 119. 120, I'll go 1.5 minutes. It's a nice, dominantly green color. Okay, let's just see if this will fit in here. And squish, it does. Okay, here we go. Squish. Okay, there's that one. And now the football. Here we go. Squish, squish. Okay, locked on. Okay. Let's see what happens to those. So, that's it for now. I will be back, show you everything. I still have, let me see, 6 minutes to go. So when I come back, I'll take them all apart and we'll recap everything. All right, so here we go. Let's start with this centipede here. Peel them apart. Came out pretty good. A little bit of cleanup like all the other ones. Let me show you here. I'll show you what was all left over and cut up so far. This is all the leftover. So there's quite a bit that squishes out still, even though you proportion it the way you have it. Okay, centipede. Spider. You think it's not squishing through, but look, it is. Look at that. All right, so I'll clean that one up later. And then, ooh, look at that. Look at him. I'm sure you all want to see my super balls. I can spend more time on these in a little bit and really clean them up after it dries. Okay, so there you go. Clean that one up a little bit more. There we go. So they're all out of the molds. Let's say pretty cool there. We'll see which one is your favorite so far out of these. Here's the 3 with the innards. Oh, and I got 3 without this stuff. So it worked out perfectly. I'll get to those super balls in just a second. I want you to tell me which one you like the best. You almost want to hold them up just like that so you can see through them. Pretty cool. All right, here we go. Okay, it's got little dimples all over it, this one here. There you go. All right. So those are going to have to set. They do need to set just a little. They get a little bit better over time. Now let me take this one here. This was the mistake one. As you can see, it's pretty tough. Now I'm going to really just try to rip it. So you can rip it. Ooh, things are falling. Let me cut some of that. So it's pretty tough. It's not going to mold into anything else now. It's going to hold its shape. All right, so there you go. What do you think? A couple little issues I had, but I sorted through them. Do a little cleanup later. I think I like this one the best. I just think that one looks pretty cool. We'll see how those set up. Maybe I'll show them in a future video after a couple days. That is the Goo-Hoo bug set. Thanks for bearing with me on that one and helping me work through it. And again, 1, 2, 3, Goo-Hoo! And thanks for watching and supporting Lucky Penny Shop. It's really appreciated. Later! If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.
Thanks for watching.